Hello and welcome to another Demon 212 PSN PS1 review. Today I'm going to be taking a look at Fade to Black, which if you've never played it before, it's kind of like an action-adventure type thing, and if you've ever played Flashback or Out of This World or Another World or whatever you want to call the first game, it's very similar to that, because I'm pretty sure this is, to be fair, actually the sequel to Flashback. Options, you can do some basic things like change the difficulty level, which to be fair I've always been crap at this game, so I'm dropping that straight down to easy. You can view and change your controls, you can put subtitles and stuff on if you want to. Resume, you can save the game hard disk or you can use password saves and that. But anyway, let's just cut into some footage. So basically, you start off in this room, you've been kidnapped type thing, and you've got to escape and rescue your, to be fair, I can't remember if she's your girlfriend, wife, sister, something like that. You just have to rescue this woman anyway, and it's a very odd game because it is, as I say, like those flashback type things, but it's done third-person shooter, and it's very interactive. And to be fair, the game doesn't actually have much action in it. The most part of the game is actually going around collecting weapons and rarely using them when you find things to shoot and that, but it's mainly solving puzzles, and there's a lot of trial and error in the game. There's some sections that will take you hours of constantly trying to figure it out what to do, and it's one of those that I might as well say right now that if you're not a fan of those types of games, then you might as well switch off, because it doesn't get any better. Even though there are other gameplay elements to the game, and there's like flying mission type things, the majority of the game is just walking around solving puzzles and trying not to get yourself killed, basically. So to be fair, for a perfect example, this is the first puzzle. You've got to hit the switch and then you've got to manage to run to the end before the door closes again, which I don't know if I'm going to make it. There we go. And then there's things like this here where you've got to deactivate certain lasers so you can go to other lasers. There's something there that I'm glad just actually happened, because I was going to mention it anyway. The camera can be awful because it locks you in place to where you need to see, which means that you can get shot by things like that you then can't see, and it can just screw you over and get you killed. So it's one of those that the camera isn't exactly the biggest helper with trying to actually play this game either. But as I say, for the most part, it's just going around solving these puzzles and stuff like that. You've got also your inventory in the bottom left corner, and also on the very left side of that you've got your energy. But your inventory, obviously you can view your weapons, you can change weapons, you can view your map, you can view any messages that you've received that'll help you out. And it's just the type of thing that you're going to be in the inventory, to be fair, a lot, and also looking at the map a lot and stuff like that. And as I say, just while you're basically solving what to do next. Musically, the game sounds okay, and to be fair, this is pretty much one of the only times you do get constant music on this section here, because it's mainly when you're walking around, you've got nothing to listen to or anything like that. As you might have also just noticed, when you get bumped into by the enemies and they're slamming into a wall, you can die incredibly quickly, and it's basically a case of when you die it says game over, but you just have to like load your data and stuff like that again. So hopefully I'll shut up for some music while you actually get to see some of this. Well, that was a little bit of the music. I forgot how hard that level was, but to be fair, there isn't actually anything left to see other than that if you do like these sorts of games, then you do get plenty of gameplay, because it's 13 levels. However, you only get the 13th mission if you actually do what you're supposed to. Otherwise it just ends at 12, so I suppose that's even more reason to like play through it again and give you replayability and longevity and stuff like that. So there we go then, that's been the review. I hope you've enjoyed it, or at least found it helpful. You might have noticed I didn't score the game. Well, that's because it's a matter of personal opinion, and yours may very well differ from my own. I'm just here to show you a bit about the game. If you like it or not, well, that's up to you. If you don't like it, or you do like it, feel free to comment. Also, if I haven't answered any of your questions that you may have had, I might have forgot something, or it might just be something obscure. Again, feel free to comment, ask, always willing to help out. Otherwise, if you don't like commenting on YouTube, head over to www.vc-forums.com, where you can chat with me and a bunch of other lads who love the VC, the WiiWare, and hell, even a lot of other systems. We cater to pretty much everything. You can just go there, have a chat about a game, ask about some games, etc. So until next time, this has been Demon212, signing off.